Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. It's August 14th. This month is half over already. Like, oh my gosh, where has the time gone? But welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad to see people here already. We got Hill and Alex, Miss Jules. So good. I love it. Let me scramble up the cards. Get them ready. We're going to stick with the same cards we've been using. I am loving them, and nobody else is calling to me from the shelves. Let me show you the shelves of cards that I have. So nothing's like going, hey, pick me, pick me. So we're going to stick with what we're using and what's been so good. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, Alex is going, time is flying. It is. It is. I was reading something. I don't remember where it was, where people were talking about how they've shut down CERN, that time seems to not be going so fast. I don't know. I mean, for me, it kind of seems a little bit like things have settled out, but we've had so much planetary activity and sun activity and earth activity that it doesn't really feel like things have slowed down all that much. But that's just my perception. What are you guys thinking? Yeah, Hillary, this is one of the decks. It's got 44 cards, 56 cards, 44 cards. That's why I do my other regular one. The Archangel Oracle cards aren't quite so crazy. Yeah, what are you guys thinking about? What are you feeling about time? Just time in general. And not like intellectually, but more intuitively. Does it feel like it's slowing down to you? Feel like it's maybe balancing out a little bit? How are you guys feeling? Yeah. Yeah, it is going too fast. It's too fast either way, right? That's a really good thing, Alex. That's a good point that you made. It is. Either way, it's just going too fast, and I think our lives are just so fast. So much is required of us. I remember back in the day when all this AI stuff was getting introduced, and even the internet and the cell phones and all that kind of stuff. Oh, it's going to make our lives easier. It's going to make everything more simple. Well, it did not. It just made everything more complicated, more steps, more work. And I think a lot of people are getting tired of it. I know I just want to go live in a forest. It's like, I just wanna go live in a forest like a fairy and be done with this nonsense, but it's cool. Yeah, yeah, it does, it feels like it's fast forward, but Hillary, waiting. Oh, yeah. Yep, you're doing the waiting to find out what's gonna be coming up, what's gonna be happening. That does make time seem a lot slower, huh? Oh my gosh. All right, for anybody who's watching who is not commenting in the chat box or trying to and not getting through, you have to be subscribed. It's free. It's not, you're not joining anything. It's just the regular YouTube subscribe thing to be able to make a comment in the chat and to ask a question too. So I do take questions and what you guys want to take a look at, what you guys feel like you need a little help and support with today. And also understand, just being here and being in the energy, being in the vibe is also super nurturing, super healing. So even if you don't have a question, it's cool to just hang out and you're welcome to do that too. So yeah, let's take a nice deep breath and let's just, before we get started, just everybody just connect heart to heart. This is a space of love. As you guys know, my Skool community is a million I love yous. I take that love thing seriously. And let's all just take a nice deep breath together, just breathing in. Oh, and breathing out. And let's just ask the eternal loving presence, that lives in, through, and all of life. We just ask for your guidance, your protection, your love. I ask that whatever it is that each and every person here needs today, that it be given. And we know that as we ask these things, it's always done. It's always done. And we just are so grateful for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And amen. All right. So let's see. Oh, how fun. Alex making fairy wands. How fun. I did fairy wands with my granddaughter, and they're hanging on her bedroom wall. It's so cute. All right. So Miss Jules is saying, up, up, mom's having a little procedure. All right. Let's take a look at that for you. I'm going to push this back a little bit. Give me a little more room right here. Oh, yeah, this is it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'll show you the card real quick here. This is an interesting card. All right. So the card that you got in answer of your question is everything gonna go okay with your mom's procedure? Got postponed to tomorrow, so I hold her in my heart and in my prayers, that it all goes well. But we are assured by the Knight of Air, that everything is going to occur with great speed, with accuracy. Take the time to carefully review your options, meaning make sure that she is ready to go, that there's not any last minute things, or that she's got like all of her ducks in a row. So she gets up, gets ready, goes, has everything ready and go. It'll make it a lot easier. There's also an aspect of creative solutions. So whatever happened, I feel like that the procedure that she's having, and it doesn't feel like it's like a major thing. It feels almost like it's a outpatient kind of thing, whether it actually is or not, but it's fairly simple. But I feel like whoever is doing this is actually calling upon creative solutions. So maybe it's a new thing that they're doing, or there's new tools, or there's a new perspective on how they're addressing this. And it's a very, very good thing. And here's something that's really interesting because it's the card of prosperity, but it's also saying all of your material needs are being provided, meaning everything that she needs, everything that's going to happen here is going to be very, very um, positive for her. Sometimes that prosperity card comes through, and I really feel like the message is material needs are provided. Okay. So these are your cards. You got Knight of Air. I'm sorry, I've got my window open. It's sunny for the first time in a month today. We've had so much smoke, so but you got the Knight of Air, and air is good too. Air tells us that everything is flowing smoothly and beautifully. So definitely, and here's another card from the Dolphins that's kind of fun. Secret equipment. I really feel like there is something about this procedure that's got something new or special or innovative around it, which makes me feel excited, right? It's like, ooh, this is something really good. So yes, everything's gonna go well. Just make sure mom is keeps calm, like get everything ready before so that she's not kind of stressed out leaving, and everything will go perfectly fine. So I hope that that blesses you and your mom, and again, I'll keep her in my prayers too. Very, very good. All right, so Hills says, "What message do I need?" Hillary says, "What message do I need about my professional direction and what I'm meant to be doing?" All right. Yeah, yeah, I'm getting Hillary, I'm feeling like a lot of things working behind the scenes in your favor right now. It's so cool. It's so cool. They told me to pull 2 of the angel tarot cards. This is cool. So you got the Knight of Fire first, and it's passionate, adventurous, self-assured, maybe a little restless, a sudden event that may need immediate action. Time is of the essence. Thinks things through carefully. So something is coming up, Hillary, where it's like, okay, time to go, time to go. So and I feel like that this is regarding what you're waiting on. I'm attuned a little bit to what that is, but it's what you're waiting on. And I feel like that there's a lot working behind the scenes in your favor, but it's kind of weird because it's almost like there's too many people working on it, too many opinions, too many cooks in the kitchen. But that's okay because it's gearing towards what you really desire. And then you also have the 6 of water, which is about they talk about memories from your past, from your childhood, if any of that stuff is coming up, but it's also about romanticizing the past. Sometimes we get stuck in the past. We get stuck in patterns of the past, patterns of worry, of concern, of feeling like we're not good enough, feeling like this isn't going to happen, it never happens before. And they're asking you to be really mindful of any of that kind of thinking because spirit really wants to give you what you want. And with that, what you're wanting is coming. I mean, it's just I'm getting that really, really strong. And then look at this from the dolphin. Light rays. It's coming in. The light is shining on you, Hillary. Relax and let it shine. Relax and let it shine. I'm getting you get what you want. You get what you want. That's what I heard really loud. So I hope that blesses you. I hope that that gives you just the ability to take a nice deep breath and kind of relax into your quiet time right now. Because I also feel a little bit like enjoy your time now because it's getting ready to get busy for you. So do it. All right. Alex says, my question is, why does everything feel like it's in a holding pattern? Yeah. Everything, yes, it and because it is. We just went through the solar eclipse, we just went through the excuse me, a new moon, we just went through that planetary alignment, we just went through the or are still in the Perseid, meteor, and it's all about a great reset, a great shift. And it sounds like, "Ooh, shift, cool, turn the light on and off," but shifts sometimes take a while, and sometimes it can feel like it's really stuck. And you're perceiving that energy very accurately right now. It's moving, but it's moving very slowly because it is a massive, massive change. We've got huge outer planets and great big huge planets like Jupiter that are the planet of good luck and well-being and happiness and joy and prosperity, but it's a massive planet and it moves very, very slowly. And then we also have outer planets, Pluto, Uranus, that are all bringing in good things, good luck. But that's, it's way out there. So everything feels like it's kind of in slow mo, even as time feels like it's really fast, right? So it's like the outer is slow, but in it's like boom, 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 boom. And when you and Alex, you know this very much. Keeping the positive outlook, keeping the outlook on what you want and not what you're afraid isn't going to happen is really powerful right now because all these shifts, it's almost like they're taking your vision, they're taking your thoughts, they're taking your consciousness and pulling them into the orbit to then begin to create. That's the visual that I'm seeing. So make sure you're keeping your thoughts and your visions and your hopes and dreams on what you really want. So, Alex, you got the 10 of Earth card right here. A very happy family life, financial security, and finding magic in the little things in life. And I know that you are looking to possibly move and all that kind of stuff. And this indicates an absolutely beautiful opportunity that's coming up. And it's kind of neat because it looks kind of like where you're moving to. So I'm going to say Take a deep breath, let the process work as it is, divinely guided, because it's like it is in waiting. It's on the in breath. And, you've got Archangel Raziel coming in with the card, "I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths." And so there's something very spiritual about this shift too, for you especially, but also for your whole family. So this is another aspect of what is happening. I feel like when you finally move into your new home, that it's going to be another level of, like, spiritual awakening for you, and I feel like what we were talking about before and stuff is it's very, 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 very likely that's where that is. It's a very magical place. So just make sure you're just being like, "Okay, it's all okay, it's all okay." But I know when we want something to shift, when we're ready for something to shift, it feels like it takes. So just hang in there. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be what you want. And then let me give you a dolphin card. Oh, swimming between hope and fear. I know it's like you want this to happen. It's so exciting, and then it's not happening. And one day seems like forever. And it's like just swim in the hope. Don't swim in the fear. Stick with the good stuff. So I hope that blesses you. It feels so good and it feels so magical for you, honey. I really feel like it's gonna happen, but it's like it's not even quite there yet, and yet you're having to wait for like the nut to crack, right? Or the egg to crack open kind of a thing. And it's getting there. It's getting there. So just deep breath, deep breath. Fairy garden ones. Yeah, so cool. All right. We got Aces. I would love a message today. All right. You got it. And thank you for being here. Thank you to everybody for being here. It's fun. I love doing this. It's really cool. Um, so I'm gonna shuffle these cards up again. They're feeling like they want to be shuffled a lot today. It's a super stack, right? It's one of these giant Doreen Virtue stacks of cards. I love it. And I just want to remind all of you guys about my Skool community. It's Skool. It's called A Million I Love Yous. And it's so wonderful over there because we have every week we have a meditation. We get together and we talk about spiritual stuff and we do a meditation. And it's a community and it's a membership type of setup. But you get so many things. You have 5 different courses to take. You got music lists and book list, and you get the meditation every week with it. And also we have love codes every other week, which is another community gathering that we get together online. So it's, anywhere you are, we can do it. And it's so cool. We do have a free version that you get the recordings, but the full version that you get everything involved is also available. And we've got openings right now. So if you're interested in that, hanging out with me and the beautiful people that we have in our community, I really invite you to come on and do it. And we're also moving into working with some healing and some new innovative healing stuff too, which is cool. We have a whole new section that is going to be open to you guys as well. So come on over. So Aces, and don't know what your name is, so that's what it is here. Mm. All right. Okay. This is kind of cool. So the first card you have is 5 of Earth. 5 is a card of shift and change. So we are in massive change collectively right now. That you're getting a 5 of Earth. That's 5. That's a change and stuff for you. But Earth is where it's going to be a little bit grounded. It may not be just like, poof, like a fire sign or any other sign. Earth is keeping it kind of stable. You're capable to do it. And what the card reads is fears around money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self employment. I feel like with this card, what this is pointing to, it may be employment, but I also feel like it's almost like you're feeling pulled or maybe even pushed to have a new direction in something in your life. There's something that where it's just like, "Oh, I need to do this," and or something's pushing you and you're like, "I'm not sure. I'm not certain." And we've got Archangel Zadkiel here in this card, and he's saying, "Notice the loving guidance that you hear inside your mind or from other people." I feel like you kinda know the step to take. I feel like you kinda know, but it may seem new, unfamiliar right now, but that push is really wanting to push you in a new direction to really kinda get more in alignment with your passions and your desires. But it's scary, it's sometimes scary because a lot of times we kinda have been trained that we have to do things in a certain way. And part of this huge reset we're living in, this whole shift of ages and all this stuff is that things get to be new. Things we get to see things in new ways and do things in new ways. We get to really employ our creative faculties, facilities, and kind of create our own path, create our own way. And I think that that's one of the things that is a message that wants to come to you from these cards too, is make your own path. You don't have to follow everybody else or an old path. Make your own path. And I hope that helps you. I hope that supports you and guides you. Ugh, you got two dolphin cards. You got grid work of light. I don't know where this falls in, but also we got surrender. It's almost like you're surrender to the pull of your heart, honey. That's really what I wanna say, surrender to the pull of your heart. You will be happy, but it might be a little bit scary, um, and I'm feeling like it feels new, or it feels like maybe something old to be recreated new. Find your own path, surrender to your heart. So I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you, and it's weird because I don't feel like this is totally like a relationship thing. I feel like it's like a life thing. It's kind of bigger than just one small decision. So I hope that blesses you, and I hope that helps. Okay, so keep feeling like I wanna be yeah, yeah. Or if it's just working a regular job, it feels okay. Yes, there's a lot of pressure right now. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Like when I'm giving you the reading, I can feel it. Oh, I can feel the pressure in my body. And here's the thing, finding your own path, right? But it doesn't mean you quit the job and ta-da, and then go find a path. It's like you can walk both sides of the thing for a while to really find and get it going. And I'll tell you, I used to be an accountant, and I was an accountant for a very long time. And then for a while, I was an accountant in a law firm. And at that time, I was learning about Reiki and energy healing and developing my spiritual skills and realizing that I'm a deeply, not only deeply spiritual, but very deeply gifted psychic and intuitive and empath. And I'm energy healing was my thing. It was such a natural thing. All this came flooded back. And then I'm working accounting in a law firm, right? And I was like, oh, it was so hard. And so what I did is I stayed with the law firm, for almost like another 8 months or so while I was developing and learning and talking to people and meeting people. And then all of a sudden, one day, it was like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I literally packed stuff up and I knew I was done. And it was really weird because when I left that day and I kind of left like, bye. And they're like, wait a minute, what's happening? I'm like, I'm out. The next 2 weeks, I was terrified. I had 2 kids, single mom, no support, but I knew it was the right thing to do, and I had done my due diligence. I had practiced, I had prepared, I created a space, I had gotten a few clients, I had met lots of people and got into the networking of where I would be able to grow a business, and, Spirit took care of me. When you follow your heart and soul, when you follow the God within, you'll always be taken care of. But it doesn't mean you just have to just chuck it all to the wind. It's like use your common sense, but also follow that pull. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps because I know that pressure. I know that pressure. I used to have crystals all around my I was in a cubicle, you know. You work in the this law firm, all of us little workers, in the cubicle, and then all the big bosses were up top, but they had glass and they were looking down on the cubicles. What a horrible feeling that was. The pressure and me knowing I don't belong here and I've got crystals all over and my big boss would wanna come and he'd always, like, walk in people's little cubicles and, "Hey, how are you doing?" He was a lovely man, he really was, but, he couldn't walk into my cubicle because I had those crystals and I had this grid of energy around me to protect my energy because there was something bigger and better happening for me. So I hope that little story is kind of inspiration for you to understand one way that it can be done, that you can follow your heart while still, like, taking care of the things you have to take care of. So, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh, good. Oh, I'm glad that helped you. I'm glad that helped you. It's weird. It's like when your heart pulls you. There was a movie I watched recently. It goes, The Heart Wants What the Heart Wants. I think it was a Big Bang Theory. I think it was the gal telling Sheldon, Penny telling Sheldon, "The heart wants what the heart wants," right? Or the other way around, but it was so cool, but it's true. But, we still have to take care of our human things, but you can do both. And when you start opening that up, it opens up parts inside of you of strength and wisdom and innovation and creativity that helps you bloom bigger and better and more, and I'm always one for saying go for it and being someone who's very much about entrepreneurship too, so keeping you in my prayers. All right, guys. Let's see, did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody. And Miss Jules, yeah, I feel really good about your mom too, by the way. So I hope all this blesses you guys. This is really fun. Yeah. Yeah. And you guys keep in mind too that, you know, it isn't easy in the human perception to follow a spiritual path, but it's super easy when you let go and surrender to the call of the heart. To the call of the heart, things just happen to support, and and it's quite a ride when you start realizing that magic does exist, and I don't mean scary magic, I mean magical, angelic magic or fairy magic, right? God magic, where beautiful things really wanna support you. The universe wants to support you. God wants to support you. The angels want to support you, but sometimes we gotta let go and let that happen. And I'm a Virgo, so I'm all about, hanging on to everything, control, organization, everything's gotta be in its place, and it was a huge thing for me, and it was a huge growing for me too because I learned to trust God. When I say God, I don't mean a religious God, I mean God in the hugest sense, and it really brought me closer to Jesus too, which is kinda cool. Really believed in the messages that he brought to us too. So I'm a big Jesus follower, but there's a lot of Christians that wouldn't call me a Christian. So, because of this that I'm doing right here. But Jesus, there is a lot in this construct that we live in that wants what you want, because what you want is what God wants. God works through you. So, I hope that helps. I hope that helps. So, I hope you guys have a great weekend too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Alex. Alex says it's so inspiring to hear more about your journey. Thank you. Thank you. I try not to talk about myself too much because this is about you guys, but you know what? When we share our stories, it is inspiring. It does bring love and hope and joy to people. So Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I always question myself about doing that, so thank you. So you guys, I hope you all have a great weekend too. We've got good stuff coming up. I am up here in Idaho, and we have been getting smoked out by all the fires in Oregon and Washington, even here in Idaho and also up in Canada, and it's starting to clear out. We have blue sky today, so I think I'm gonna go hang out outside for a bit. So I hope all of you guys have a great rest of your day, a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Looks like this is getting to be the regular time. Um, Fridays, it's 1:30 my time, 12:30 Pacific, 3:30 on the East Coast, and we may add another one in. Make sure you're inviting your friends and telling people about this, because the more people we have, the more often I can do this too, and make sure we kind of cover when everybody can be available. So again, I love you guys. Go over and check out my school. If you want more of this, more fun, more love, come on over there. The link is down below in the description. And I look forward to see you guys next week. Bye. Mwah. I love you guys.